I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
I'm a Facebook slanderer. Hi, guys. I am here today with the lovely Krista from Summit in a Box. If you guys have not heard of Krista, I'm going to let her introduce herself to you guys in just a second. But summits and bundles and all of these kinds of things are so popular right now. And they're beneficial for you as a contributor, you as a host, if you ever wanted to do them. They're just fantastic. So I'm going to let Krista introduce herself and her amazing courses and just tell us a little bit about summits.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be able to nerd out about this a little bit and answer some really great questions. Like you said, I'm Krista. I run a company called Summit in a Box, and we teach online business owners how to grow their business in really different ways through virtual summits. The reason that I started this business is because I ran my first summit in 2018 and it went so much better than I ever expected. Basically, it blew my mind and it really opened my eyes to the power of summits. Before that, I had seen it as a way to get more visible, maybe get some new subscribers. I didn't realize just how many new subscribers you could get and how much easier it was than trying to piece together all of these strategies you could possibly find to get a few subscribers here and there to make a significant amount of immediate income through the summit, but also lead people into what's next for you, whether that's a course or a service or whatever it is. I had no idea how natural that transition could be and how it would just explode my business, as well as the momentum you build that continues not for months, but literally for years after. Having thousands more people know who you are is mind-blowingly powerful. And the results have not stopped paying off even from that first summit. The collaborations I've been able to do because of it, the bigger names who know who I am because of it that I've been able to collaborate with, it is powerful. And being able to see that for myself kind of lit me on fire, honestly. I wanted to spread that message to other people. If little old me with a couple hundred subscribers on my email list could see this growth through a summit and help other people do that, that is what I wanted to do. And I have a very detail process-oriented mind, and a summit is a very big project that has lots of details and processes. And so it was very natural to me to put together all of the templates I created for my own summit. We literally have hundreds. We have over 1,000 templates actually in our programs, and be able to be here, please never host a summit from scratch. We will give it all to you. That's what I'm all about. That's what I do. Making summits easier for people to host, whether you're a big deal or just starting out, and getting people better results as they do it.
Because I heard you say a live group, and I'm oh, I have a question about this. Is it necessary to have a live group as part of a summit? And if it's not necessary, do you highly encourage it?
Is it 100% you can't run a summit without this? No. Do I highly encourage it? Absolutely. And the reason is part of the power of a summit is people being able to come together and feel like they're making progress as a group, as a community. A community is a great way to do that, and keep them moving forward. And also, if you are hosting a summit to build awareness of yourself, build awareness and visibility, awareness of you and your offers, having somewhere like that to be able to show up unscripted, maybe not necessarily in the summit schedule, is also really powerful. You can be in there. I always do little pop-up trainings in the weeks leading up to the event for people who registered early. One, why not? Two, it builds awareness. It gets people excited and engaged and more excited to show up. And as they are seeing other people engage in showing up, that encourages them to. So sometimes it is a struggle, just to be totally honest, to get people talking out first, especially if you're opening a brand new group for a new summit. Those first few comments can be hard to get. So I always say, bring in some friends, bring in your speakers, encourage them to just start commenting, because when one person comments, someone else is more likely to comment, and then it all grows from there. And a lot of my students and clients, that community is one of their favorite things about hosting the event. Even if they decide to archive the group after the event is over, being able to see people experience the transformation of your summit and taking action is one of the most rewarding parts. That's also a really powerful place to be getting testimonials throughout. Oh my gosh, I love this summit so much. Here's my biggest takeaway. I'm always encouraging them. I actually have my attendees play bingo, and some of the bingo squares are things post your biggest takeaway in the Facebook group. Go shout out your favorite all access pass bonus in the Facebook group, because that gets other people oh, what's that bonus? I'm gonna go check that out. And stuff like that. So you can really use the community as a way to give your attendees a better experience, but also really strategically as well. And it doesn't have to be like something you continue moving forward. You can always archive it and revisit it for your next event too.
Perfect. So basically, have a group.
Have a group. And if you're someone who really doesn't like Facebook, I've seen people experiment with doing like a group in Circle or something like that. The biggest issue I have there is it's another login for people to have to use. Remember, they're way less likely to actually go take part in it. But if you're like, I hate Facebook for all the reasons, it is an option to do it somewhere else.
Good to know, because I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
I'm a Facebook slanderer. Oh my gosh. Okay, but I won't be if it means that that's where people like to be for Summit.
It's just easy for them.
It's true. And people who find things easy, they're going to take more advantage of it. Exactly. They're going to take more part in it. Thank you so much for being here and talking with us today. This was so insightful, so helpful. Is there anything else that you want to share with us about where we can follow up with you or anything like that?
Yeah. So, I mean, the first thing you could check out is our quick start guide. We have a guide that like walks you through how summits can replace your slow growth strategies and just move you towards incredible launches with thousands of leads, lots of great money from the all-access pass, and naturally lead to your offers. This guide specifically also kind of compares how you would generate 3,000 leads and 100K in revenue with and without a summit. And for some of you, that might be like, that is like, I could never do either of those things, but you're still going to get the idea of how hosting a summit compares to all of the other strategies we're used to hustling and piecing together for. And it also kind of walks through like the key pieces of hosting a summit that are going to lead to a really successful launch of the summit and whatever else you have to offer. So that would be a great place to start. Also, come find me on Instagram at Summit in a Box if you just have some like questions, want to connect, want to follow along. I'm over there way too often, so I would love to connect.
I feel that deeply. Krista, thank you so much for being here with us today and sharing all of your knowledge. And hopefully a lot of us will be taking your vast knowledge and all of your templates and using them for hosting our own summits maybe someday.
I would love it. I would love to see it. And thank you so much for having me and all of the awesome questions. This was so fun. And I hope it was helpful.
All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.